Alright, everybody, welcome in and thank you for tuning in the first episode of our second Temtem Egglocke Nuzlocke challenge. I'm Coffee and Card Games, you guys are awesome, and today we're kicking off our first real official Egglocke, because the first one was a test run. We didn't have all the Tems yet. The rules weren't set in place perfectly. I think I got the rules down pat. I got every Tem available. So I think this is the first official hardcore Temtem Egglocke Nuzlocke challenge. Not gonna say it every time. It's a lot of words. Temtem Egglocke Nuzlocke challenge we're going with. I'll leave the rules down in the description below and go over them quickly now. Hardcore Nuzlocke rules are you get one encounter per area. The exception is going to be the first area, which is Denny's, where you get two encounters because it's your first two Tems because you're doing double battles constantly. So having two Tems as your first encounter is really, it only makes sense. I've done it with one before when I did the hardcore Nuzlocks previously, which you can see on the channel here in somewhere in the boxy areas near me, I'm sure. But we're going to do two encounters as a first, two eggs as a first encounter. And basically, every time you get a new encounter in a new area, you swap it out for an egg. So I have 84 eggs here. There are no duplicates. So for Koish, for example, if I get a Koish, I could choose. I have a fire Koish in here, which is what if I get it now, I'm just going to choose fire Koish because that's easiest. But you can choose one type of Koish. If you get a 2-eye, you can get one evolution of 2-eye, which you can do at any point. If you get it, if I want to change my other account and get a 2 vine right away, I can do that just for the type coverage or whatever. And with things like Barnchy, if it'll come out as an Owlie, which just to show you, which I'm pointing out now, I have it as a Barnchy egg. I'm hoping when it hatches as an Owlie, because now that's the pre-evolution for it. I don't know how it's going to work. If it is a Barnchy, I'll change it to an Owlie and breed a proper one, whatever. Yeah, there's something like that with alternate forms like Vex and somebody else has that too. I'm blanking on who else does something like that, where it's if their gender or typing or whatever is different, then they evolve differently. With those things, whatever I get. I can't get a second one later on. So if I get an Owlie, if I get it as an Owlie and it turns into if I get it as a, what's his name? If I get an Owlie, I can't get a Barnchy later on. Essentially what I mean. So I have a random number generator. So we can get our first two eggs here. So 1 through 84 generate. Number 60. So we got 30, 60. So first, that's a spicy meatball, dude. Number 60 is going to be Zephyroth. And then 1 through 84 again. 38. So 36. And a Roller. Oh, that's so sick. All right, we got two really cool Tems as the first encounters. So I'm going to go ahead and trade those over. And let them hatch. And then grind them up. And then get our... Actually... No. I'll do a third one now. And we'll just go with that, because I'm going to go get another encounter right away instead of having to switch back and forth from the accounts. I'm just going to do 3 eggs right away because it's just for ease of my own. If I lose the encounter, I'll box the egg once I get to the thing. I'll record it and all that stuff so you can see. Just to save my own sanity, this is easier. 134 again. We got number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wolfie. Those are some spicy first encounters. So I'm going to go ahead and hatch them. I'm going to go catch the first encounter with the 2 Tems I had just to get it out of the way. Let them hatch, and then grind them all up properly, and then I'll pick up from there once they're at the proper levels, because right now they're going to be level 1s, and they're going to be completely useless. So, be right back. Alright, so we're back. I'm just going to go show me catching my first encounter, because I feel like I have to, since I traded the Wolfie over. It's really just for easier convenience, just because the way the Egglocke works, I have to switch back and forth between accounts right now to get the eggs. So I don't have access to a box, obviously. So basically my main account is my box. So for ease of convenience, I wanted to do the trade right then and there. If obviously I fail the first catch, which I really shouldn't. If I do, I'm going to feel real bad about myself. If I fail the first encounter, I'll just trade the Wolfie back, and no harm, no foul. But the Ruler is going to take a long time to hatch because I don't have an incubator, and to talk to my aunt or whatever her name. Oh, no, cool, nice. All right, first encounter. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. All right, eventually, someday I'll get first encounter. There we go. Whole minute. So in the hardcore Egglocke, the hardcore Nuzlocke I was doing, I had to claim which one I was going to catch. Really shouldn't matter here, but we're just going to go ahead and throw 10 cards at Tataru. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, what? Why? Why did I do so much? Alright. Hypnosis Side Pat, Windblade Tataru. I mean, maybe I just lose my, maybe I just lose the encounter. Maybe that's what happens. Alright. Tem card, Side Pat, Windblade again on Tataru. These Tems very rarely break out of Tem cards, so the fact that when they broke out is pretty exciting. Oh, you have actually good stats. Nice. We'll keep you in the box, and then we'll just so I know that you were my first encounter. There will be many like you, but you will be the first one. That's actually kind of poetic, right? Because my first egg for the original Egglocke was Sally the Scythe. So we got our first encounter here. I gotta wait for my Tems to hatch, and then I'll be back with them grinded up, hopefully, theoretically. Alright, so we're back. Team's grinded up. We you saw the egg hatches there. Our Rhino looking real fresh, dude. Look how he looks so sick right behind you. I was really hoping I get lucky to hatch into a Luma, because the Luma roller is so sick. That albino Rhino is just chef's kiss. So I figured while we're going through these lesser battles here, I would kind of go over some of some more of the rules for the lock. So I'm doing no healing in battle. So what that means is, well, you guys can give me your thoughts in the comments. I'm gonna try and do no healing during battle. I think I might settle on doing 3 heals per battle instead of 0, because in double battles you use the turn healing, but then you also can get doubled into at the same time. So while in Pokemon, healing during battle is like just a free full health, in Temtem it's not quite that. As we kind of, if you watched any of my double locks I did, which is every battle is a double battle, finish on healing, and then you can get just obliterated the same turn. So it's like, it's not such a positive tempo swing in double battles, so I feel like maybe 3 heals per battle is appropriate. One of the other things I'm doing is we're doing no temesence vial. So once I get temesence vial, I cannot use it at all. It's just a dead item, because I feel like having temesence vial accessible at all times makes money less relevant, which makes for another part of the lock adds a little more difficult to the lock if you have to also manage your finances. You know, like in life, you know, once you start managing your finances, everything goes to hell. So those are some of the main rules. Obviously, there's no switch, switching positions in Temtem. Once you're in, you're in. So, not really an issue for this game versus Pokemon Hardcore Nuzlocke. We went over the dupes before for encounters. If we can get, aside from our initial 2 starters we got, if we get a static encounter in a place where we already got a egg from a grass encounter, then we can't get the static encounter. So it's one or the other. I like your hair, dude. We're doing a level cap. So I have written down, I don't remember they off the top of my head, because I wrote them down when I did the initial Hardcore Nuzlocke, which was like 6 months ago at this point. And we can't surpass, I had it as 2 levels above the Dojo Master's Ace, but that feels a bit high, considering usually the Dojo Master has like its Ace as, say, 42, and everything else that she has is like level 35, for example. So now we have a full team of 42s versus mostly 35s and a single 42. So I'm trying to figure out that particular rule set right now too. I think we're going to just do, we can match them entirely, right? Like if they have 4 35s and 2 42s, that's what we can have. Rhino, I need you to take a seat, okay? Because that was too close for comfort, okay? And my comfort level needs to be at a 10 at all times. If I'm under a 10, then I'm way too uncomfortable, okay? You put me at a 4. Not a fan. Not a fan of a 4 comfort level, okay? Let's reel it back in. So yeah, I think that's most of the important rules covered there. Again, anything else, I'll try to leave in the comments below. Or if you have any questions, feel free to throw them at me. I will be reading all the comments. If you want me named after, if you want to name a 10 named after you, we can do that as well. The names Kurama and Scruffy are shoutouts to our first Egglocke that had a Scruffy and a Kurama in that Egglocke as well. But I'm really excited for this because we have access to everything now. And when I last did this, again, I didn't have Sapanku or Arbory available at the time. I did it right before Sapanku launched, hoping that I'd get a little bit into it. Sapanku would drop, I'd get a bunch of eggs added to the pool, and it'd be all good. Unfortunately, it didn't happen quite that way, and it took a little while longer. But here we are now, with everything. Every single thing, except for the mythicals. I'm not sure I had to redo the intro a bunch of times, so I kept messing up my words quite a bit. So, I'm not sure if I covered the actual intro I did, or if one of the 6 intros I did previously. I didn't take any Tems the first few intros, just to clarify. But I did have to re-record the actual verbiage, because, as you can tell, I ramble, and I go all over the goddamn place. But yeah, I think this is a cool concept. It's really fun for me. I prefer randomization in these kind of games, just because it adds to like some mystery, you know what I mean? Like, when I was playing through it in vanilla, it was fun because the difficulty of like, will I get an actual good Tem? Whereas most of the stats for the Tems I have are going to be pretty good because they're all mostly postal eggs, aside from a few that I had to breed myself. Back in a Rhino there, kill Kalamazoo. Yeah, most of them are like all green postal eggs. The Rhino is really good just because I just happen to have a decent roller and then a really good parent to go with it, so he ended up being really good. Most of them are all green, whereas when you do the vanilla version, you could get like really bad stats, which makes things a little bit harder. So there's a argument for either way, which one's actually more difficult, you know, a vanilla version versus a randomized version. But randomization is fun. Like, how often you get to start the game with a scrub, with a Zephyroth and a Volphy? You know what I mean? Like, that's really cool. That's cool to me, at least. I enjoy it. And I have 2 Tems who are not really gonna appreciate all the water on this island, and 2 Tems that really can't affect the flying types on this island, the wind types on this island, rather. So it does increase the difficulty in that aspect, whereas if I had Psypat and my other 2 Tems there, then, like, not so bad, you know what I mean? Because I learned from the initial hardcore Nuzlocke that Psypat is actually pretty goated. There is a very tough Psypat trainer coming up fairly soon. But do keep that in mind. That doesn't make sense. You got it, though. You all understood it. I know. I know I'm recording this like the day before you're going to see it, probably, hopefully, if I can actually get up in time. But the work at 4:30 in the morning, and it's currently 10:30 at night, and I have to edit this and do all that stuff. So, odds of me getting up tomorrow, you know. But I have a lot of like Christmas preparations to do, so it's kind of like get it done now or wait till next week. And I really don't want to wait till next week because I really want to play. I want to play this. It's fun for me. This is why this is what I enjoy in these monster tamer type games. Very excited to see Genki too, because Genki now not having the weakness to Sharp Leaf and stuff like that makes it quite a bit more threatening. They'll do quad resist, but Genki's going to be quite the pain for my Scruffy here, for sure. Nimble? Trying to be nimble on me, dude? Famous claws. Okay. You will probably... You'll probably have an electric type, a lightning type move, but I really can't not attack you. There you go. Okay, we're fine. We're good. We're quite a bit levels above it. I wasn't too afraid, but our roller, who has really good defense and special defense and HP right now, is also getting hit really hard by things, so I'm a little bit scared. This is so cool to me. I have a roller follow me around in the first, before I even have my first, dojo win. Wild, dude. Wild. Let him go. And it's out here. I will be battling you. I would like your money and your clothes, please. Please and thank you. Give me your clothing. This is going to be a cash app for sure, right? In the cash shop. Would be my assumption. You swap for Kurama. Venomous Claws. Psypat. I don't think it has a melee type move yet. Stab 2x effective. Alright, we're fine. I was like, maybe Windblade with my air specials to be more effective, but apparently we're good. Scruffy's gonna do a lot of heavy lifting. Scruffy is trying out for the Olympics and going for the weightlifting championship. Here we go, Rhino. Rhino, for those of you, I know it's not nice about Rhino. I'm spelling it after the professional wrestler from ECW back in the 90s. Just so we're all clear. I am an idiot. I was gonna say I'm not an idiot, but I am in fact an idiot. But I do know how to spell Rhino. It's obviously R-Y-H-I-N-O. Clearly. Thought you had me. You don't. I don't even have me. Alright, we got Genki's. Genki's on deck. Genki's make me spankies. Alright, I was a little bit afraid I didn't heal. I was injured and didn't heal. But I've been kind of just blowing through a lot of these guys right now, so... It's kind of unfortunate I got Tardy Rush and not Thick Skin, because Thick Skin would be really good in this island. Gotta try to keep my Tems healed. Can't heal during battle, so going into a battle with them injured, not the best strategy. I'm pretty sure the first Dojo Master is... Oh god, I don't have my shortcut set up for this account. That's lame. The first Dojo Master is... I don't know, 20 something, I believe? I have it written down to look it up. I thought I'd remember off the top of my head, and I really don't. Really don't. We do have a nice little grinding spot here, which I'll probably take advantage of, because I think there's a level 18 side at the top of the hill. If memory serves. The one thing I will say about, about playing it this way versus, okay. Versus just playing through vanilla is that you don't see the baby Tems quite as long. Which is fine. But it is, you know, a little bit unfortunate you just have constantly... Because they have them set to evolve like 20 levels after you get them, or 15 levels after you get them. So if you get them early, they're usually evolved early. That's how math works, you know? So that's one of the few things I don't love about this format. But it's fun, so who really cares? You're rolling. Let's go, buddy. Let's go for a run on the beach. Look at his little feet, Prince. I didn't notice that before. Look at his little feet. Nice, dude. Look at you. Good job, Crema. I'm not sure if I want to read all the dialogue. I kind of do, but my throat's a little scratchy. I'm a little tired. Reading level, not where it should be. Because I am tired and, you know, my eyes don't work quite so well right now. We'll see what happens. Once I see text, if I start reading it, we'll all know together. One second. Alright. I've not done pausing with the recording like this. Hopefully it comes out well, because at the pause, I unpause them separate times, so hopefully they're not all messed up. Alright. This boy has... What does he have? I forget what he has. Looks like Sonic. I think he just has like Kakus and stuff like that. Baharo and Baharik. Again, where having 6 is going to be better. We eat those? We eat those? Okay. Alright. This is a big hit, so I shouldn't do that, and then this, and just... I hope this kills. Alright. I think the Pajaro did less than 20. Yes. It did 14. Which is less than 20. That was correct. Big scared, though. Alright. That's one of the big that's one of the really fun things about doing these for Temtem is you can calc pretty exactly. I'm gonna read it. I'm just gonna read it. What took you so long? So if you want to catch the airship, I have to rush to Arasola right now. Otherwise, I'll have to wait for the narwhal. And I hear it needs extensive repairs. Don't worry, Professor Konstantinos. I understand. Go then, my friend. I'll take care of the kids. Thank you so much, Sophia. I owe you one. Drinks are on me next time in our arbory. Next time you come to arbory. Whoop. Haha, I shall... God, I hate reading. I shall hold you to word, Professor. But I see your youngest disciple has arrived. Right on time, Club Card Games. Kids, let me introduce you to my good friend Sophia, the Dojo Master of Arasola. Hi kids, how are you? I'll be giving a little tour of Brickle Del Mar before I drop you off at the Academia. Kids, this is where we part. My airship sails in an hour, so I have to rush. I'll leave you in the capable hands of Sophia. Oh, get out of here, Konstantinos. You'll miss your flight. Alright, I'm not going to read her showing me all the things. That's... This is a place that you have to do once. This is some water. This is a school. And this is a Volpe following you. And this is a Temporium. And this is where you have to go after you go get your useless item you can't use in the game. Don't, Max, do not growl at me, my dude. Who growls at people? You know what I mean? In what world do we just walk around growling at people? I know you're supposed to be the villain here, but like, get it together. Don't growl, alright? Be a human. Buy more balms, because we need those. 480. That's my 10 cards. Can't use ethers, can't use awakeners, can't use any of those things. Let's sell our revive, because we can't use that. Can't use the ethers, so let's sell it. And let's go. We'll get our thingy here. We get a nice encounter. That's a side quest or to show her the Pigapeck. What is happening? Wait. Did I actually answer that correctly? What? Oh, because I'm in my party. Okay. I was like, I don't remember that ever being a thing. I got to go catch a Tem for that. But I think I just have to show him a Tem caught on the way and be fine. That's unfortunate. Nope, no Scruffy, you gotta stay on the team, dude. Sap's just here for show. We got a fat duck. You wanna see him, dude? Let's see that fat duck, dude. Cool. Minor inconvenience. Not doing that. I don't think I can get anything out of that. Alright, duck. Back to the pile. Alright, I got Volpe some levels here. Now we should be able to go up here and get our next encounter. I think. Why is it... I guess because I'm recording at the same time. It has not been lagging like that for me in a long time. Alright, so I got 2 scales. 2 scales who adore you. Sorry. Couldn't help it. Sharp Leaf and Sand Spatter, and if anyone dies, I'm gonna be very sad. Ooh. You didn't see that, did you? Did you see that? I didn't see anything. I didn't see a thing. Nope. Couldn't be me. Let's do a scale of Piranha. Gotta fight those guys. Was kind of really very badly, desperately hoping to get another encounter there. Because having 2 Tems that don't like taking water damage on a water island, really not, you know, just not. Piranha dies. Rhino's out here. Let's go, baby. Sounds better. That's the sound of a rhino spitting sand. If you don't know what that is, then you're just out of your mind. How do you not know what a rhino spitting sand sounds like? Have you even lived? Have you left your house at all? When I look at my house, I just hear rhinos doing that all the time. I do have to say, having a nature type damage and toxic type damage on this island. Big fan. Big fan of that. And Scruffy will do well against everything that's not electric type, so that's also a big plus. And things that won't do well against, we have 2 Tems to deal with. So we're looking pretty right now. If by chance I happen to, like, say, click Temesence Vial out there, I would have just thrown away balms to make up for it. Just to clear that. Like, if I click Temesence Vial, I throw the entire lock. Just to clarify, in case anyone cared or worried about it, you know? No one cares. I'm literally the only person who really cares about these rules at all. Guarantee you. Okay. Don't love this situation right here. We do have a very tough matchup of a Ukama and Calibus coming up, and I'm remembering that now, and I am fearing for my butthole. Luckily, we have this situation we can walk into, which is nice. Equip again. Venomous Claws you. And we're feeling good on a Wednesday. If you have Nidosai and you blow my back out, I will be very upset. Back fully secured. Alright, we're good. Let's keep a full back brace on. The one problem is we'll be having a Tem that whenever it uses a wind move will be lowering its own special defense. And that is a little bit terrifying. Fortunately, when we had it last time, we also had a Shuin that we paired along with it. We do not have that luxury currently. I think these both just have toxic moves right now, so I'm probably okay to leave in. Can I please go to the right? Thank you so much. Controller working just at peak perfection today. I want to get to the next, to the town where the dojo is, and that's where I am. So it's probably a little bit longer of an episode. Just because I had to do all, you know, all the swapping back and forth. Scratch again. Claws you. Lawali's cry is actually really cool. Didn't fully realize it before. It's really interesting cry. Burrow, nice one. That's what I do to your mom. No, not very. That wasn't good. That wasn't good. You know, take it back. I mean, can't undo what I did. Speaking of your mom. Alright. Let's... Oh, it's our first encounter, guys! Ah! We didn't miss one yet. We never missed our encounter. The way I'm going to handle Lumas, by the way, just if anyone is curious, just in case it happens to come up, I'm going to catch him and release him. No, I'm going to catch him and probably trade him over to my main account. Just because it's a Luma, I want to have it. And this account is literally just for resetting and using for things like this. But, yeah, just in case it happens. Got Smazy and Howchick. So I'm going to go ahead and kill the Smazy first. Yeah. Because Howchick doesn't do any mental moves until... It has a 2 hold for mental moves. If I can kill this Smazy, which I cannot. I think he's gonna double into the Rhino slot. Hopefully I read that right and don't get uppercutted into a new dimension. Yeah, Smazy dies first, that's fine. There we go. Sharp Leaf and Claws. Unfortunately, Burrow is negative priority, so it's not a very good move to have on our Kurama. It could be useful in certain situations. I don't know why I use Scratch. I have really zero reason to use Scratch. It's resisted. Bad play. Bad tamer. Alright. So this battle could be one of our toughest. Yeah, go in fully healed, because... Is it you? No, it's not you. The next one. You're pathetic. You have like 2 Umishis or whatever. 2 Gengis. Close enough. Alright. Sharp Leaf. Sans Batter. Did exactly have. Alright. So I'm just going to do this, kill both of these again, and then swap when the next 2 Tems come in. Fuck around, crom out there. Oh, crap. I think I should be okay here. We hit hard enough. No, we don't. If I miss an encounter and lose Rhino or Kurama in the first episode, I will scream. Alright, we're good. Tardy Rush now kicking in. So it's extraordinary overkill. That were much faster and hit much harder. Not 10% harder. Yeah, it's whatever. Alright. I'm worried. Alright, so I think instead of... I shouldn't do this. I was going to lead with Roller to draw in a move into him. But this is just such a terrifying battle. I feel like I have to just go right into for the gut here. So I'm gonna Sharp Leaf and Venomous Claws Ukama. Water Cannon's gonna hurt quite a bit. Okay, alright, we're good. We ate that. That's delicious. Nutritious. And suspicious. Water Blade. I think I lost Kurama. I think Kurama dies here. I think at this 10% it might be at 3. It might be at 3. Says no longer poisoned. He's not dead. That's tough. That's a tough battle. That Ukama plays 0x games. No, what's it? He's at 2. All right. I have no healing. I have to run through all this. So, no. I want to. There we go. We're working at it. We're doing it. We're doing a good job. This is the hardest battle of the game so far. All right. Hopefully, Scruffy's scary enough to keep these other Tems away from fighting me. I have to run all the way down there. I have to go back and heal. I have to go buy some balms. I do all the things. That's right. That's right. Everyone fear my little toxic chicken. Fear him. What? No. Fear him. Fear him, I said. Alright, it's a single Tataroo. We're good. We all know Tataroos are afraid of rhinos. We all know this to be true. Goddamn right, I run away. Goddamn right, I run away. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're safe. We're safe. Free and clear. Okay. Let's end the episode here. Next episode, we'll go into the next town, get our next encounter, do all those things. If you enjoyed it, like button down below, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Subscribing will help you keep up with the Episodes I'm going to be doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This should be coming out on Wednesday, assuming I actually get it up. You know what? No, this will come out Monday. Deciding now, I'm not going to really get another episode done before Christmas, and you'll know when this is up because you'll see it. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday is going to be the upload schedule for this. Subscribe to keep tuned, and hopefully you enjoyed. Have a good night, pleasant tomorrow.